going. We are live right now. Okay, so to everybody out there that's watching this, we're going to go ahead and just welcome you guys to our Saturday night hangout. On this one here, we're going to be actually doing some training and just some discussions on the power of Facebook and how we can utilize Facebook as a publishing and a content marketing platform. But before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and let the other two gentlemen on the panel introduce themselves, and I introduce myself, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Everything that we're going to be doing here today is very laid back, so just sit back, grab you a cup of coffee, a nice drink, whatever you want to drink. Popcorn, we all got, I don't know about James, but me and Trey, we have popcorn. We brought popcorn to the party.
No, I got something better than popcorn. I got lemon heads.
Oh, you got lemon heads? We have something to drink. Okay, let me go ahead and stop this other window. Hold on. Okay, we got something to drink. We got something to eat. If you haven't got something like that, go ahead and go get it right now. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me pull the screen back up. Shut down one more here. Okay, so both of you guys see me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to do is, James, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself first, and then Trey, you'll go next, and I'll go last.
All right, my name is James Parker. Been in the business about 3 weeks now, a little over 3 weeks. I always wanted to do internet marketing. I always had a business mind, and it was very interested in business. And another thing that I'm very interested in is technology. And this allows me to explore both of my loves. Business, technology, all rolled up into one.
Okay, good. Okay, we're going to go to the Meister himself. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Trey. Been in the business for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Got into it.
Excuse me, can you speak up a little bit, Trey, for us?
Sorry.
We can. Okay.
Okay, hello? Good?
Yeah.
Okay. No, my name's Trey. I've been in the business for 2.5 weeks. And the reason I got into it was, well, obviously to help other people make money, but because it's marketing. I want to go to school for marketing, and it's interactive with people, and it's very social. I like it. Very laid back, but it's business.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Orville J. Parker. I've been actually involved in the business probably about 5.5 weeks now. I lose count of it. I was exposed to the business about a year ago. Didn't act upon the information. Dusted off the information here about 6 weeks ago. Really looked at what I had missed. Decided that I wasn't going to spend another year missing this opportunity. So me and my wife would decide to jump head first into this, and just like they say, the rest of it was all she wrote. We're really excited about this business opportunity. We're really excited about the potential of what we could do here as a team. You know, we are members of an independent team called the Big Network. We're actually affiliated with a company called Wake Up Now, which is a financial wellness company out of Utah. They've been in business for over 5 years. They do about $35 million a year in business with over 50,000 distributors. And right now we are all working as partners to build out what we call a social distribution network, and that's a peer-to-peer type of situation. And today what we're going to be doing with you guys is we're going to be just talking and discussing, you know, just really almost like a round table thing. You know, what do we feel about Facebook and how we can be utilized to create content out here, whether that's video, posts, sharing pictures and things like that, to first of all to build our personal brand out there, but then also to connect with other like-minded individuals and things like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, James, is I'm gonna go ahead and let you start off by just talking about, you know, because you're probably the youngest on Facebook right now. You just recently really started engaging with it, you know, on the level that you're doing. So just go ahead and talk to me about first of all, what you feel about the platform, and then what you like the best when it comes to putting content out there in the marketplace with it.
Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
you're good.
Okay. All right, let me give you a little background about me and Facebook. I was what you probably call anti-Facebook. Probably like the last 4 or 5 years, I refused to get on there. I set the profile up, and that's as far as I got. And when I say set it up, just email, name, and that's it. And when it started taking off, I started saying, oh, maybe a little bit more to this than what I thought. But I was more intrigued on the business side of Facebook. And then when I got exposed to Wake Up Now, it kind of forced me to start fully utilizing Facebook. And in that process, Orville can attest to this. In the last 2.5 weeks, I went from nothing on my page to fully heavy content, to where now I have to kind of pull myself back from posting stuff a lot now, and not just like random posts, but truly content-laced posts and stuff, because it's so powerful. But then at the same time, you don't want to oversaturate your brand. You want to kind of hand feed the people what you're trying to get across through your message. And I'm learning it, and I'm learning a lot of new different things every day as I'm on it a lot more. And right now, I'm fully loving it. You probably never get me off Facebook now.
That's good. That's good. Okay, I like that. I like that. And you are right. At first, you were like a invisible person on Facebook. It was really funny to see the way that you used to approach it. It was really exciting to watch how you actually started. Just bridging and moving over towards, like you say, starting to publish a lot of content. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Meister, and I'm going to have the Meister just tell me what he thinks about Facebook. Let us know how long you've been on Facebook, and then just let us know what you think about it as far as a platform to connect with other like-minded individuals out here, and also from a content publishing or a content marketing standpoint, where you can use your content to attract other like-minded individuals to you.
Okay. Well, I've been on Facebook for 4 years, and it was like, I was like, I guess what you would call like a creeper, a Facebook creeper. I would get on, look at other people's stuff, not really post my own things, and then it was like as soon as Wake Up Now started, it was like, I guess I took a step back and then came back, and like James said, it was like you realize there's so much more to Facebook than just like games and like talking to other people. And I don't know, it's just like there's a whole business side that people don't realize. There's a whole community side that people don't really see. It's like outside their circle of friends. Like you can attract and meet new people through common interests, which is what the intention of Facebook was for. And most people don't do that. Most people don't adventure out there, people that they know and have met and are comfortable with. And so it's like, as of now, I'm like starting to look at the groups and other sides of Facebook and the other intricacies of Facebook.
Okay, good. And I guess, would you be considered, are you Generation Y or Z or where?
X,
Is it what?
X, I think.
X, okay.
Something like that.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and just share with you guys my journey on Facebook. Man, I can't even remember when I first got on Facebook. All I know is I remember I was on Facebook when everybody else was on MySpace, and it wasn't as cool as it is right now. It didn't have as much functionality. But even back then, I saw the potential of where they were trying to go with Facebook. And in between that time, I didn't have a love or hate relationship with Facebook. I love it because it's a really powerful platform when it comes to being able to reach out and stay in touch and connect with your family, with your loved ones, with your business contacts, with your network in general. But at the same time, kind of like what James was saying, that you have to really be careful because it can get addictive. You can become a 24/7, content publishing machine out there, to where it's just so easy to share out there with the world through that platform. So you really have to make sure that you keep balance with it. And I love it because it allows both types, extroverts and introverts, to be able to communicate. And it's one of the it's one of them things out there that you shake your head about and you say, okay, I can't imagine, a world without a Facebook anymore. whether I'm on my phone or on my computer, everybody is connected to Facebook. And when you really think about it, where else in the world can you go sit down at your computer and connect with hundreds of millions of individuals on the level that you're connecting with them on? And from a business standpoint, I mean, it has tremendous potential because I always tell folks, you want to actually first of all be part of a tribe, but then you actually want to create your own tribe. And what I mean by that is, I mean your own community out there, and kind of like what Trey was hitting on. Facebook allows you to be able to go inside of their actual platform, communicate back and forth with like-minded individuals, but also at the same time to be able to identify, smaller sub-communities that have the same kind of interest that you have. And that's kind of what we're going to be talking about today. Is I'm going to be sharing with you guys just some information and some ideas and strategies. This is not going to be a real in-depth tutorial training, but I'm just going to be showing you, what some people are doing out here with Facebook and social media. I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm doing with my Facebook fan page, and my whole goal is to really inspire you, not so much to teach you today, but just to make you become aware first of all, and just to make the light bulb switch on in your head, and just to give you some ideas and enough ideas to where you can actually take what it is that you're seeing today, and you can go back and do your research, and you can make it your own. And you can use your creativity, your imagination, your skill sets, your personality to be able to see what it is that you can come up with. Now, what I'm gonna ask you two guys, and I know I'm kind of putting you guys on the spot. I think Trey, I might have mentioned it to you, but I didn't, James. Do you guys have any Facebook fan pages that you guys like out there
Yes.
that you could think of right off the bat? And here, while you guys are doing it, I'm going to go ahead and pull over to a big brand Facebook fan page and just share some things on there. And that'll give you guys time enough to think or do a little searching or whatever.
Well, like you said, I'm fairly new to Facebook, probably like 3 weeks. So the only fan pages I really got right now are people who are actually in our business that we're in. And, I like those because it's a variety and it's showing me which ways you can go. And I can kind of pick and choose what fits me best. But no, I haven't really joined other fans. Oh, I take that back. One guy, Barnacles, who I follow on YouTube, who is it's more of a technology-based channel, and I follow him. He's got a pretty nice Facebook page too. He's very interactive with his Facebook community.
Okay, what would you say drew you the most to his page?
Probably from following his YouTube channel for like the last 2 years, and wanting to be more interactive with him. And the way he suggested was through his Facebook page. That's where he was on the most. And it's really cool because he adds a lot of more content, like daily content, on his Facebook fan page that's not on his YouTube page.
Okay.
So it might be quick little things that he just seen or picked up, or saw. He'll post on there that you won't see on his Facebook page. So what it shows me is, outside of your other social media, it's a little bit more quicker and direct to your fans or to your community that you want to post to. So it's easier to get a lot of little small thoughts and ideas out to the mass.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to try to pull his Facebook page up? Are you brave? You want to try to do it? I can let you do it. Okay, go ahead and look over in your left toolbar, and you'll see the screen share. But go ahead and pull it up first on your computer.
Yeah. Okay.
Before you even do the screen share, see if you can find it right quick. And let me know when you got the page open.
All right, I got it open.
Okay, now go ahead and look on your left bar, and the second one down is that green arrow. Click screen share, and you should be able to choose that exact window that you have open for him.
Okay, I just chose it. You guys see it?
Okay, give 1 second. Okay, now we see it. Okay, now go ahead and yeah, just keep that one open there. Okay, now go ahead and just give us a quick tour of that page.
Okay, just a little quick tour. You can see You know, that's his man cave up there. And
Okay.
what you can't see on that table is, you know, most tech people or content creators might have multiple monitors set up to be able to edit and stuff. Well, he's got 3 monitors, but they're not computer monitors. They're actually 47-inch LED TV Samsungs. And at the time when he first did that, I think he said he spent almost close to $6,000 for the TV setup alone. And if you look up under the desk where my mouse is, that is actually his computer. And on that one right there, he spent like $5,000 on the computer. But he's also got an editing setup on the right-hand side where you see the mouse there. But if you go down, you can see that he has his posts from YouTube. But then he also, which is I think is really good, and what I'm seeing in the technology community now, especially on content creators, they're doing a lot of cross promotions now, to where they're doing videos together, and they're also promoting to others' websites and YouTube channels. And I think that's a very powerful thing because you know you can do that in business too, I believe.
Right. Looks like he has a lot of engagement too on there. A lot of people commenting and liking and.
Oh yeah. I think his community on YouTube alone is up to, I want to say he's got pretty close to 100,000 subscribers right now.
Now take us back to the top of the page right quick.
See right there, he's got 5,262 likes.
Okay, so he has a nice size following, and looks like they're, like I said, like a lot of engagement.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, if you had to name one thing that you that stood out from that page that you think that you can utilize with your own Facebook page, what would you say?
Probably the engagement with the followers in the community. So that's something he's real big on. That's something I think I want to be real big on too. Not just the creation of the content, but the communication also part of it.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna let you go ahead and switch back over to. So all you do is go back over to the green and just push it one time. You should go back to your face.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to the Traymeister. Were you able to find you a page that you found interesting?
I got 2, and I'm not sure which one you want to see first.
Okay, well just go ahead and pull up the one. Do the same thing. Look over to the left, 2 down. It's a green arrow. Click on that.
Gotcha.
Then you should be able to choose the page that you have open.
Okay.
We'll let you know when it's open.
Open?
Okay, we can see it now.
Okay. So...
Take us to the top of the page. I'm sorry, take us to the top of the page.
Okay. So, the Nike page? And, like, this is, like, just, like, through, like, a brief search or whatever. And that, I was, like, I've been looking through here and, like, switching back and forth. But something I've noticed about the Nike page, even though it's a company, as you said, is that what they do, which I really like business-wise, is that they show real-life examples. They show events. They show like actual athletes. They have the commercials, but and then they brand it too. They have their branding all over. And it's like right here, they're doing current events, but they're still doing an event.
Okay.
And then they have their other branch of like, I don't know if you see where my mouse is or not, but it's Nike running. They're sharing another sector of their company, and so they're cross-promoting, which I really like.
Okay.
And then they take it into all sports. So they have soccer right here. They have a track one right here. They have golf right here. And so it's like they just have a diverse page that I really like about it.
Okay. Now, if you had to choose one thing off there that stood out to you and that you thought that you could actually leverage in your own business, what would it be that Nike's doing?
The events, most definitely the events.
Okay. And what strikes you about that?
It's that it gives you a visual of the actual community. Like we were talking about community earlier, about how people can interact and talk, but it shows you like in real life, in person meetings that people are meeting at. I like that.
Okay. Sounds like we have somebody else. Hey, Rufus, can you mute yourself? Okay. Thanks a lot, buddy. Okay, you go ahead, Trey.
about the events, like how like I can actually utilize how they do their events, how they take pictures of like what's going on and when it happened, and then they can share it with the other people who weren't able to make it out. Because like as far as in our business, we can take pictures of the meeting, take little tiny videos of the meeting, and share it to the people who weren't able to make it.
Gotcha, gotcha. And what you're talking about is really important. That's what they call time shifting. And what you're saying is that they do events on there, but then they also make sure that they take a lot of pictures and probably video and things like that,
Yeah,
so the people that couldn't attend the events and stuff can still get the experience.
yeah.
Okay, very, very powerful, very powerful. Okay, looks like we have a new participant on the panel, and I'm gonna bring him out and I'm gonna put him on front. And what we're doing, that's the Rue man there. I'm gonna let him introduce himself first and let you guys know how long he's been with the business, and then he's gonna get a chance to share with us one of his favorite fan pages. So we're doing all this off the cuff today. So can you hear me? You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, just turn your volume down just a little bit.
Hello. Okay.
I heard a hello. What are you watching over?
There's Toy Story 3.
Okay.
Please? Okay, this is better?
Can you turn it down just a little bit more? It's really loud in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you guys didn't even know we were going to get a tour of the house. Thanks, man.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better there.
All right. Sorry about that.
That's good.
But well, I'm Rue. Been involved with the business now. Let's see. Just under a month, and you know, the one thing that I really like about it, beyond the opportunity of the residual, is just the TaxBot software and some of the other softwares that's included in the Platinum membership. Just for the simple fact of what they do. The TaxBot for me, because with my other business, it's so hard for me to keep constant track of everything and keep it in one place to be able to have it by the end of the year and quarter to do all the taxes and all that kind of stuff. Whereas the TaxBot has it with this business, everything right there on your cell phone. So it makes it really good for me because I'm horrible keeping receipts. Other than that, the language software is phenomenal. You know, you get every single language you want to learn, literally. So I can't the value on just that alone, or on each of the things alone are that they come with is very, very, very valuable beyond the membership cost. I've had somewhere where I've seen a company doing the same thing for just one product, but other than that, you know, this thing's phenomenal. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Good. So one of the things that we're doing right now is, you know, we're trying to today what we're doing is we're talking to our audience about, you know, the power of Facebook and how we're planning on integrating this in our business model. And what we're doing is right now we've all been going around just sharing, you know, a Facebook page that we love. It could be a major brand, it could be a minor brand, it could be a personal Facebook page that you know of someone else. Do you have one right off the bat that you know that you want to share and explain to us why you like it, as far as the engagement, the content, or things like that? You're muted. I can't hear you, buddy.
Here we go.
Okay, good. Okay.
All right. One really good one is actually Wounded Warrior Project.
Okay, now I'm gonna stop you right there. What I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you pull it up. Okay, so all you have to do is go ahead and pull it up on your computer first.
Okay.
But let me know when you have it pulled up.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second now. I hit the wrong key on my computer. Okay. Now what you need to do is look to the left. Two down is going to be that green square with that arrow.
Right.
And you can click share, and then you're going to choose the actual window that has that Wounded Warrior page up.
Okay.
And we'll let you know when you got it up. Okay, good. We can see it now. So go ahead and give us a tour of that Facebook fan page and let us know why you like it.
This one, I mean, right off the back, you know, they don't necessarily make it all about themselves, but they do at the same token. So just like you see right here, they have actual pictures. These are actual wounded warriors, which are veterans that have some kind of disability, and that they have instituted into a program to where they're, you know, helping them with their disability, overcome it, and beyond that. But other than that, I mean, just resources. They have tons of resources to give to people that are in need, that need education. Not just the wounded warriors themselves, but actual people, you know, civilians that know someone that's a veteran. There's all these resources they put up here for accessibility. I mean, it's just it's a really good program. They catch a lot of slack just because they get so much money. But they're helping out a lot of people. I know several upon several people here locally that they help out. But I mean, other than that, just they're constantly putting feeds of different information for people, and it's not just, you know, about themselves. It's about others that are getting awards beyond their organization. So they actually just started a couple programs now where they're actually funding smaller nonprofit organizations to actually give back more and more beyond just the wounded warriors themselves.
Okay, good, good, good. Now, looking at it from a business standpoint, if you were to take one thing away from there that you would apply to your marketing efforts or your content publishing efforts in your business, what would you take away from what they're doing?
The resource channel. You know, they have it very organized, which I'm going back to now, and they explain it. You know, that this is something I'm trying to figure out how to do on my end as well. You know, I mean, it seems pretty simple, but pretty forward, and they keep everything separated. So this is what I would institute with mine that I like that they're doing. But obviously, instead of being for PTSD and such, you know, it would be based around the business versus that.
Okay, had myself muted there. Okay, good, 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 good. What I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna go ahead and pull mines up. So I'm gonna switch over from you right quick.
Okay.
Can you guys see me? Okay, good, good, good. Now, Rufus, what you're gonna need to do is go back over to the left bar and click on that green arrow one more time. Okay, good, buddy. I got you back. Okay, so
Okay.
give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna pull mines up right quick. And let me know when you guys see mines. Can you guys see mines up?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I kind of cheated on you guys. You know, I went out there and I got one of the biggest brands, but I did it for a reason because, you know, when it comes to content publishing, and that's what I think about content publishing is first of all that your content should serve several purposes. You know, it should educate, entertain, inform. And when I look at what McDonald's is doing, you know, I really like the actual mix of what they do, you know, and one of the things that I think about McDonald's is that first of all, this is what you call a mega brand. You know, if we look right here, they have 30 million likes, okay, 30 million likes. They have 158,000 people talking about it. But one of the things that I did notice, I'm gonna show you guys something right quick. If we scroll down their page, okay, there's pictures there. There's videos. They have little infographics there. A lot of engagement. Okay, I'm gonna keep going down a little bit here. Now, what I'm gonna ask you guys, okay, based off of what you've seen so far, if you had to narrow McDonald's down more to entertainment, education, or resources, just looking at what you're looking at so far, what do you think they're doing a lot more of?
And it's hard to put my finger on it. They're doing a little bit more of, I like to say, information almost, because they're informing a lot more on different things.
Okay, okay. What about you, Rufus?
I would say entertainment, uh, just because most audiences now are doing just what you're doing. They're gonna get the quick view of it. A video might catch their attention more so than information. So they might actually play the YouTube video because it's more of on a entertainment process versus just hey, read this, and did this impact you because you read it. Uh, what I notice in a lot of their pictures on there also is that it has a lot of words in the picture, so it's almost like a snapshot.
Right, right. Okay, what about you, Meister, Trey Meister? What do you think about it? What are they doing a lot to you?
I would say educational, but like not as far as like fact wise, but the relationship. They're trying to get you accustomed to McDonald's and used to it.
Okay, would you term that branding or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, okay. Now me looking at it, one of the reasons I like what McDonald's is doing, it's kind of like what all well basically all you guys spoke on it from a different degree, from a different angle. See, the first thing is that what McDonald's is showing me is that they are giving their actual fan base what it is that they want on that page. And I can see that by the level of engagement that they're getting on there, and then the consistency that they're doing with that type of content publishing. Now, you don't have to do it all on your page. You might just want to have a page that's there for entertainment. It might just be there to just relieve some stress, to give a person a good laugh that day. Now, depending on what other type of level or what other type of goal you're trying to reach with your fan base, you might want to educate more. You might want to give them a lot more education on the page. Now, one thing that I really like is kind of what Rufus touched on is that McDonald's is using a lot of color in their actual graphics, and so it catches your eye, real easy. And if you look at it, I don't think I see one post that doesn't have either a video or a colorful picture in it. And looking at it, they're using a lot of creativity too with it. Look at this Big Mac here with the tongue. You guys see that? That's kind of funny there. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and switch back over to the other view. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a little training, and I'm gonna pull up my Facebook fan page, and I'm gonna go over a few things with you guys and just show you what I'm doing from a content publishing standpoint. Now, one of the things that I want to warn you guys is that I haven't done a lot on this page, and what I mean by that is that what you're going to see is like the beginning stages of what I'm getting ready to roll out over the next quarter, and I've just put the pieces together. Now, with my page, I'm doing a little bit of a variety of things. One is I'm entertaining. One is I'm educating. One is I am serving up resources, and then I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm creating almost what you call a hybrid page. You know, sometimes when you see a fan page out there, it's either a personal fan page or it's a business fan page. I'm kind of doing a mixture of it. I'm mixing business with personal on there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and just walk you guys through it in a second. Give me 1 minute. Now, you guys are also going to be able to see some things from my standpoint, you know, from an admin standpoint. So give me 1 second here. Okay, you guys just let me know when you see that screen change over. Are you guys able to see the fan page? Has it switched over for
Yeah,
you?
yeah, we can see it.
Okay, okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, first of all, there's a couple things that I want to draw your eyes to about my fan page. Okay, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with it. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do with my fan page was, first of all, I wanted to build a generic brand around what I was doing. Even though we are involved in a business opportunity, I didn't want to actually lead with that because I'm the type of person where, you know, I have a lot of different interests and things like that, and so I kind of wanted to do a mixture of kind of similar to what I'm trying to do on a personal blog, and that's, you know, mix a little bit of personal development, business, and also a little bit of business on a bigger level. So I'm gonna be talking about general business on my page. I'm gonna be talking about specific business based around the opportunities that I'm involved in, and also some personal development. And if there is a way also that I can take and actually incorporate a little bit more of my personal with it, like my family and stuff like that, I'm going to do it. And the reason being is that people don't like to do business with sterile brands, especially not when it comes to the internet. You know, we want to know that there's a live person or a living person behind that brand. And by us being small business owners, one of the easiest ways for us to be able to connect with our marketplace out there is by actually showing a little bit of the personal side of who we are. And so the name of my page is called The Big Labs. And I did that for a reason because I have a blog by the same name. And the way that my page is going to be set up and what I'm going to be doing with this content, it's going to be an experiment. You know, it's an ongoing experiment. You know, so I'm going to be trying a lot of different things when it comes from a publishing standpoint. What am I asking you guys to do? Can you guys make sure that you got yourselves muted out for me? Okay, thank you. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making sure that that I keep a mixture going on here. You know, I want to, in a sense, you know, try to keep a balance and keep a hybrid, you know, standpoint here when it comes to my publishing. So I'm going to be really paying attention to the level of engagement. I'm going to be paying attention to the likes, you know, the things such as the comments and things like that. But also at the same time, I'm not just publishing just to get a reaction from my fans. You know, I'm really doing what they call a labor of love. I'm talking about things that I want to talk about on my page. Now, one of the first things that you want to do on your page is, if you look up here inside of this address bar at the top, you want to try to secure your brand as soon as you can. By doing so, when it comes to advertising and sharing and marketing your page, it's going to be a lot easier for a person to remember your page, and also it looks a little bit more professional than having that string of numbers that's usually there when a person don't when they don't claim their name. Now, another thing that I did was, again, I wanted to inject a piece of me inside the process. So with my current header, I have a picture of my handsome face there. And then I've also wanted to tie in, you know, my business with it. So I took the logo for our team and incorporated that inside the graphic and also made that my profile picture here. Now, if you go down a little bit here, one of the things that I tell my visitors is that this is an extension of my blog. And the reason being is that one of the things I try to teach is that you never want to be 100% dependent on a platform that you don't have 100% control of. So you might be at the point right now where you're new to content publishing, and so Facebook makes sense for you when it comes to a first step in content publishing. So what I would tell you what to do is I would say, okay, look, if I was advising you on this, I would say go ahead and set you up a Facebook fan page based around the interest and the niche that you're looking to go after. And then go ahead and create you a strategy of how to actually publish content on your page. But at the same time, as fast as you can, you need to be trying to figure out how to actually get you a personal blog set up, a piece of virtual real estate that you control and own. So that way, what you're going to end up doing is that once you get both of those platforms started, you're going to want to start publishing back and forth to the both platforms. And I'm going to kind of show you something right quick, and I'm not going to get into too much detail about this. Give me a second, guys, and I'm going to pull up something else. Let me know if you guys did the screen change for you guys?
To a different site?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys see the Chrome page there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't have to. Okay, so hold on. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this page. First of all, can the panel see my blog?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, basically this is this is my own personal blog. And what you guys are going to see is you're going to see that my branding is consistent here, the big labs. If you notice here, I have my picture there, the logo and stuff there. And then if you go down the blog, I have my blog post. Now, the content marketing strategy that I'm doing is that certain things go specifically or exclusively to my blog. Certain things go exclusively to my Facebook fan page. Then there are other content that I set aside to be shared on both pages. And so what I'm doing is I'm setting myself up to be able to position my blog and my fan page to where there's a reason for my actual tribe or my community to visit each one of them. And that's going to allow me to be able to strengthen both of them up. And in the long run, I'm protecting myself because my actual community that I have on Facebook, I'm pulling them from Facebook and putting them on a piece of virtual real estate that I own on my blog and vice versa. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my fan page. Let me know when you guys see my fan page.
We see it.
Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys some of the type of content that I'm publishing on my fan page. Now, what I want you guys to pay attention to is as you look at this, I want you to pay attention to the variety of content. I want you to pay attention to the colors. I want you to pay attention to also if a post, stands out to you, and why does it stand out to you? Okay, I'm going to just go down the page some. Okay, if you see here, this is today's Hangout. So one of the things that I try to actually post on my page is the events that we are actually doing inside of the business that we're doing currently, which is Wake Up Now. So this is the Hangout post for today's Hangout. If you'll notice here, I took the time to create a graphic. I tied in, the branding of our team, also with Google. Here's the brand of what we do is called Freedom Hangouts. And then this is what we're going to be focusing on today, which is content publishing with Facebook. Also, if you notice down here, I have a pretty cool little guy here that's looking like he's not really happy with what he's been told because he's missed out on the deals. It says you saved how much with Wake Up Now. And there's a little quick little blurb there. And then I actually what I did was I took time enough to stamp this with one of my marketing funnels. Now, I don't do this on a lot of my actual content because one of the things that I want to do with my content is I don't want my actual followers to think that it's a 24/7 pitch fest. So some things that I give are strictly content and value, and some things are marketing pieces. And again, what I would advise people to do is when you're doing your mix, just make sure that you mix it up some. You don't want to turn your people off by constantly just pitching to them. So here I'm doing a little bit more marketing with a little bit of entertainment. I have this cool little guy here. Now this right here is another type of content. When you click on this, this is a podcast that I'm doing called the Freedom Call. And pretty much, I have a graphic here that's tied around the concept of that. And again, it's a different type of content. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, it's a different type of content than what you're seeing over here. This is an audio where this is pretty much a picture. Now I'm going to go down a little bit further here. You're going to see a couple things here. Here we're working again with bright graphics. Then this is news here, where I'm updating my page on some different things that are taking place with our business. If you go over here, this is pretty much branding here. If you notice, I have no website listed on here or anything. This is just a brand, one of the products that we have in our product line. Okay, if you come down here, I put up a personal development quote, a motivational quote. And again, I did a little stamping here. I stamped in one of my marketing funnels. Here's the brand of the company that we're actually working with. Now over in this graphic here, I did a collage of different graphics that tie into something that I had did a little bit earlier that day. And I'm going to show you what that was here. Okay, and that tied into what you see here. I'm doing one of the things that I'm doing is a video blog. And again, I'm just now starting all this. I haven't been publishing on this page real heavily as far as, on purpose content in a while. So right now I have an audio podcast that I'm doing, and I have a video blog that I'm doing, and both of those is on a daily basis. So what you'll see here is a video that I done, and again, it's just a different level of engagement with my fan base, because if you notice, I'm engaging with them with a variety. You got pictures, you have audio, you have news, you have regular branding. And when you get down here, you have positive quotes. And then right here, both of these are videos. And I'm just going to go ahead and stroll down some so you guys can see. Okay, there's one with a positive quote on that. This one right here is a replay back to one of the presentations that we do online, one of our Freedom Hangouts. If you go down here again, that's another notice for one of our Hangouts. Here's a positive quote here. If you notice, I'm using bright colors still. With this right here, both of these are news updates on some things that's going on with our team. Some of our members are crushing it. They're hitting ranks. Here, I'm going to draw your attention to this right here. Now, this one right here, this is a little bit more, again, value. What I'm doing here is I'm sharing a resource with my fans, and that's something that you're going to want to do. You're going to not want to just push messages and trainings and things like that to your fan base. You actually want to try to also mix that up with pushing, something else of value that's not directly tied to something that you're making money off of. So like your business or your product or something like that. Now what I'm doing here is, which is really cool, I'm doing a little bit of some of everything here in this post here. I did a lot of colors. I created a collage to catch the eye. But I'm sharing a couple of things here. I'm sharing personal and business here. Now, one of the things that I done when I got involved with this company was I took advantage of one of their vacation packages. It was a 5-day and 4-night stay in Cancun. And what it is I paid $10 for 2 different cards, and each card allows me to be able to bring 2 adults and 2 kids to this vacation package. And once you activate the vacation, it's going to cost you just a one-time payment of $189, and that's for your complete vacation. And what I did was I went here and I did a little informative here, and I broke it down what they were paying for: $110 in taxes and $79 for activation. So this post here was one that I did several things inside that post. I engaged visually. I shared a little personal, this is a vacation that my family is planning on taking at the end of the year. And then I also did a little selling inside of the post. And if you'll notice here, this post had 142 people that seen that. Now this one here had 54 people that seen that. Now I'm going to share something with you guys here, and it's something that I want you guys to be aware of. I do a lot of testing. Now these 2 posts here were shared on my page, on my personal page, the same way I shared this other content. But if you notice, the actual viewership were down. Now, this is the only reason that this could be the case is that some kind of way Facebook algorithm looks at the content and then it chooses what it's going to allow your friends to be able to see and what it's not going to allow them to be able to see. So one of the things I'm going to be testing how I actually share this content on my page. Now, you know what? I take that back. I take that back. I stand corrected. I take that back because now, what I think I did, let me go back here and see. Okay. And I'm going to check this when we get done. Here, let me go over to my personal page right quick. I'm going to see something right quick. Okay, this is my personal page here. Now I'm going to see something. Okay, I take that back. That, not one of those, let me see, go ahead and look at the other ones right quick before I say it. Okay. Okay, so I take that back. Okay, now the reason being, and I'm going to show you guys something here right quick. Hold on one second. Let me get back to my page here. Okay, James or Trey, do you guys see my Facebook fan page again?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, good, good. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys, and this is something that you guys are going to want to do. This is a little secret here. Now, what you're looking at here is just the viewership from me posting it purely on my fan page. Now, one of the things that I do to kind of hack the Facebook algorithm and get more views, I take a post like I did with this one right here. Okay, so what I did was here with this particular post here, I shared it via my personal page, and I got 55 views on that. And the same thing with the page that had the vacation on it. Okay, let's go back down to this. And this one here, I shared this particular post by logging in as my personal account and sharing it from this page to my personal timeline, and I got more views. And that's something that I do also too, because what happened was in the past, I was taking, like you see a lot of this content here on this page, and I was sharing it directly on my Facebook page. And here about 2 weeks ago, Facebook decided that they didn't like what I was doing. I don't know if they considered it spamming or what, but they ended up going in and deleting almost 50 posts that I had posted over a 3.5 week period on my personal page. But they also deleted a lot of my personal stuff, not just business content, but personal content. And so what I did was, after that, I told myself, I said, okay, the majority of things that I'm gonna actually post that are business or business related, I'm gonna post them on my fan page, then share them from my fan page to my personal page. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do that right quick, so that way you guys can have an idea of how you do that. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one right here. Okay, so all you would do is that if you notice up here, I am actually looking at this from my personal standpoint. Like if I wanted to switch over to becoming the Big Labs and posting as the Big Labs, as you can see now, I have a lot of more actual admin functions that you can see here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna switch back over to my personal account, and I'm gonna show you guys how I usually share with this right here. Like if I wanted to share this on my page, I would post this on my fan page first. Then I would come down here and I would click on the share link. And then I would say, I would do something like this right here. Okay, now if you notice here, there's a drop-down tab. Facebook allows you to be able to share that content on a friend's timeline in the group or on another page that you manage. But what I'm gonna do is, since I'm logged in as myself now, I go ahead and click share photo. And now we're gonna go back to my personal page right quick. And as you guys can see now, here's it's on my personal page. Now, one of the things I do just to jumpstart the whole like process, I go in and click the like button myself. Now, as far as I can see now, with what I've been looking at, Facebook doesn't delete these types of posts as fast because it looks like I'm sharing it from a business or a brand. And that's something that Facebook rewards in their algorithm. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to my business page again. Okay, Trey or James, can you let me know if you see my business page again?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, good, good, good. So that's one of the things that you guys are going to want to do is that you're going to want to purely post content here on your Facebook fan page, but then you're going to take some of this content and you're going to share it to your personal page, doing like what I just showed you there. If you do it that way, it's going to be less likely that Facebook is going to hit you with a warning, or they're going to delete your post because you're posting it on your fan page and sharing it the way that you're supposed to share it on there. And if that's something that you're not doing right now, I would advise anybody that's looking at this Hangout to go ahead and do it and just test it. Okay, now I'm going to go down and just show you a little bit more, and then we're going to be wrapping this up. Here is this is a peer marketing piece here. If you notice, I did a collage. It has all our brand. It has me inside of it, a call to action. I tell them, try it today, the awakening, and then I lead them to one of my marketing funnel. And this is a hyperlink here. And this is a stamp that I put right here. I didn't put it on the picture like I did in the other ones. I went ahead and put the www inside of the edit box when I was actually writing this to be able to share that like that. Okay, if you notice again here's one of our meetings. And one thing that I try to do, I try to go out and take pictures that captures the eyes. You know, I'm a visual person, and I believe a lot of people are visual. So what I did was, this was at one of our meetings, and I just took the Awaken can in my box and just put it up under a good piece of art and took a picture, and it created something that was visual. You notice down here, you know, I took a picture of us opening up a box of our product, so that way I could just do a little marketing, but I didn't. If you notice here, I didn't really do any real hard selling. I just said the last shipment of Awaken Thunder in the old can, a new design is coming soon. On this one, I say it's all about distribution, healthy energy in a bottle or cup. So that's one thing that you guys are going to want to do with your content also, is not be really hard in your in this part of your post. You know, just be a little bit more subtle with some of the stuff that you guys are doing. Okay, again down here, you see another video here. I'm sharing some news and some updates with the company and tying that into a celebrity. If you go down again, you know, you'll see a variety of things that I'm doing. And after this Hangout, if you want to, just go over to my page, facebook.com/thebiglabs, and just see what I'm doing. Now here on this one, I'm gonna pull this one up because again, this is a little bit more informative here. Okay, what I did was on this one was I gave some value about teaching how anyone can go in and set up a pocket studio using a newer model of a smartphone, and also a micro tripod and an extension here that holds your phone. But if you notice also, I did a couple of things in this picture. Again, I put a black border around to draw the eyes to it. I got a picture of my phone, and if you can see, my office is in the background. This is in front of some of our product, which is Awaken Thunder, so I'm doing some subtle marketing there. And then there's a picture of me. I'm tying myself, my personal brand, into that picture. Again, just another good idea. Here's some more audio here. And if you go down, you'll notice just some different things here. And here I'm doing the same thing here again. I'm actually took a screenshot of my computer, put the product in front of my keyboard. My phone's on the keyboard, says hustle hard. Just a real subtle way of being able to market. On this one here, this was cool too, because I did a tour of our private Facebook group. Just doing some real subtle marketing there. Not really telling the person to go buy or join or anything like that, but what I'm doing is just really just sharing with them, you know, what it is that we're doing. And I'm gonna go on down and just show you, you know, so you guys can just get an idea. Here, I'm sharing my my personal here, just my weight loss journey and things like that. Here's something cool that I thought was really cool, you know, and it was, I took, and me and my 5-year-old, we were out having some fun. We took a break throughout the afternoon. We went out and flew the helicopters, and I figured and found out a way to tie the product into what we were doing. And actually, I got about 5 to 7 videos that I'm going to be uploading that's showing us flying the helicopter, and we actually put the Awaken product in there because we actually put the helicopter on top of it and launched from the Awaken brand there. Again, a positive quote there. Now I'm showing some visuals here for one of our meetings. And as you go down, you know, again, I'm just adding a lot of value and just mixing it up some visually. A lot of my posts, again, are informative. They're teaching people a lot of things and stuff like that. And so, and another thing is I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was kind of coaching them on the need and the value of publishing content, because this is what you want to do. When it comes to attracting partners for your business or customers for your business, one of the things that I like to tell, let me go ahead and switch out of this and get back to the regular face mode. Okay, guys, let me know when you can see me again. Okay, good. Now, one of the things that you want to make sure that you do when it comes to content marketing is first of all, you want to make sure that you engage your fans and your prospects and your customers, you know, on several formats. One is you want to, you know, some people, they like to engage by audio, they like to listen, some like to read, some like to look. So make sure you're switching it up, kind of like what I was showing with you guys there, video, audio, pictures, things like that. But the other thing is to make sure that you're doing some teaching there. You're giving them some meat, some things of value and stuff like that with what you're doing. Now, one of the things that I'm trying to do is like when I was coaching this individual the other day, I was telling them that you want to go ahead and get started publishing content, because the more content that you publish out there that has value to it, you know, when that person that you're talking to, that you're trying to bring on board as a partner or as a customer for your product line, one of the things that they're going to do is they're going to go out there and they're going to Google you, and they're going to Google the actual product too. Is that safe to say? Would the panel agree with me? Okay. And so what you want to do is you want to start creating a schedule of consistently publishing content. And the reason why you want to do that is when they do their research on you, you don't want it looking like you just got online yesterday. Okay, you want it to look like you've been online for a while. The more you do that and the more content of value you put out there, it's going to put you in a position of almost like an expert when you look at it. You know, so that way when they go back and do their research, they're going to be able to just marinate in your content. And the more they listen to you and the more they read your content, the more that connection is going to be made between you and them. But if you're giving them things of value out there, the more they're going to start seeing you as the go-to person for this type of content. Now, one of the things that James talked about when he was sharing the actual page of the guy who deals in tech and computers and stuff, what he was telling me in so many words is that this guy produces such a level of content that, first of all, it's a go-to resource for anything tech. Second of all, it's a lot of education there. Third of all, his brand is being built there, and he's been positioned as an expert with what he's doing, to the point to where there's a lot of cross promotion and things like that going there. And so what you're going to want to remember when it comes to publishing content on Facebook is that, first of all, you know, if your content is public, everybody can see it. So you want to make sure that you're putting content out there that's going to put your brand out there in the best position in the marketplace. It's going to bring the best light to your brand. But the second thing is that you want to become that go-to resource for your specific niche. And the way that you do that is the way that we'll be sharing with you today. You want to put a variety of content out there. You want to create a consistent schedule of how you publish content. And what's going to happen is that your fans are going to actually get used to seeing and engaging and wanting your content on that schedule. The other thing is that you're going to want to actually to do a lot of teaching. And teaching could be 3 or 4 sentences. What I mean by that is just bringing some value to the table. Like I've been sharing recently on there a app and a piece of software that I'm utilizing as a foundational productivity tool in my business and my life. That's Evernote. And so one of the things is that not only am I talking to them about Evernote, but I'm actually creating content, videos, and audios that include Evernote inside of it. But then I'm actually sharing with them different tips and ideas of how to actually take Evernote and actually input that into their various things that they're doing in their lives. So I'm putting something of value out there. So when it comes to the way I share content, it's setting me up as a leader. But then also when it comes to Evernote, if I put 20, 30, 40 posts up on Evernote, I'm going to start looking like an Evernote expert to the people that engage with me, because they're coming to me to consume content. They're not going to the next guy over here that's talking about Evernote. They're hearing my voice and stuff. So really think about that. You know, don't just talk about the software. Don't just talk about the website or the thing that you're mentioning in the technology, but go a little bit deeper. Create some content that shows them how to actually use that in their life, and you'll start becoming the go-to person on that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and I'm just gonna go back to the panel. I'm gonna let each one of them just go through and just say some things about what we talked about today, and just go ahead and summarize. So you guys can go ahead and let's go with you first, James.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, what he said is very powerful. You know, there's a lot of different ways to reach people, and he's hitting on every last one of them. And just to give you an example, what you was talking about sharing from your fan page to your main page, I actually see that, and I've actually been doing it for like the last 2 weeks, and I can see the difference, exactly what you're talking about. I can see that I get more likes by sharing from the fan page to the personal page, and I think I'm gonna stick with that too. And I'm actually gonna start trying to see if I can, like you said, vary the content up from my fan page to where right now it's been strictly business. I'm gonna try to put a little bit more of my personality in it, which is a little bit more tech, a little bit more personal development, and see how far it goes and see what I can come up with outside of it.
Okay, good. Very powerful. Okay, Rufus, we're going to bring you out, man. Just go ahead and let us know your feedback on it.
As usual, Orville comes out swinging to the fences and beyond, and nails it. You know, he's one of those batters that everybody wants on that starting lineup. But you know, like you said with content, it's one of those things. You don't stick with just one thing. Don't do that, because then you're gonna minimize your reach. Break it out. Be funky with it. Be personal. That I have noticed that being personal gets a lot more attention, gets a lot more questions. It'll tend to get conversations from people you would have never expected to conversate with you. We've proven that time over time, especially this past month, that we've gotten more and more people involved that normally don't do anything as far as making a life online. You know, everybody's so used to making a life offline, we forget to bring offline to online, and vice versa. You can go either which way with it. Make it fun. Be happy with it. Make it fun. That's the most important thing. Be personal. Be genuine. And don't let your nerves catch you up, because your nerves will slow you down. But that's all I have to say on that.
Okay, good. Okay, Trey Meister, we're going to bring you out, man. Just go ahead and come out and just wrap up, just summarize how you feel about what we shared today.
Okay. Wait, hello? Good. Okay. So, what I like about this whole presentation is that what you showed the audience was that you can't, it doesn't really benefit you as much to have a one-sided Facebook and just have, because you have to be very diverse on what you do and post and say to attract the most efficient amount of people. And that works exactly with the whole sharing it to your main page to expand the amount of people that see it. And so really the whole business kind of, it just fits everywhere in your life, because it's awakening you and showing you how to go about doing things to make the most of life. And it's awakening you from just that tiny, I want to do this, stay in my comfort zone, be comfortable with this, and just expanding your horizons, expanding what you do with it. And so that's what you just said with the Facebook, and all of these techniques are helping you expand your abilities, but then also your usage of social media.
Okay, good job, good job. Okay. Okay, well, guys, what I'm gonna do is, I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We're gonna wrap this up. If you're watching this out here, just make sure that you guys get in tune with us. You can go to our Hangout page, and actually for this one right here, if you go back over to the Big Labs, Facebook.com/the Big Labs. Up there at the top, you'll see the training Hangout page. This is a different page than our presentation page. Like, we do several Hangouts a month where we do a presentation for the business opportunity that we're actually involved in. Now, where we have this Hangout posted on, and where all the replays will be on this one, is a different page than the one for the presentation. They look the same, but you'll know you're on the right page because it'll say training on there. So you'll know that you're on the right page. So make sure that you go back and you copy that link. What we're going to be working on is putting together a schedule of different trainings. We're going to try to give you guys a big leeway, maybe like a couple of weeks, so that way you can plan your schedules out and stuff like that. And we're going to be teaching on a lot of things such as social media, traditional marketing. We're going to be talking about branding, things like that out there. We're going to be talking about we're going to be sharing case studies with you guys, which are going to really be cool. We're going to be showing you some things that we're actually doing in our business and how it's either working or not working for us. We're going to get off into some of these things that a lot of people don't talk about that are really, really important when it comes to building a presence online. These are things that are real subtle things that a lot of people might just glaze over, but they're very, very important. And so I look forward to the potential of what we're going to be doing here. These are actually going to be taking place a couple of times a week. And again, we're going to be just teaching over different things. We're going to provide you with a link and a page where you can go back and check out some of the replays. You won't be able to get all the replays. If you want to get access to all of our training and all of our replays, I would advise you to contact one of the guys on the panel and find out how you can get started with us in the business that we're started in. And outside of that, just make sure that you guys share, the word about what we're doing here. We're going to be trying to bring you guys a lot of value. And as you notice, we're really laid back. We're not some real stuffy guys. We're not going to come on this camera with ties. We're not going to use a lot of big words. We're not going to do that. We're going to be sitting here like, I'm going to show you what I had here today. Okay. I had my cup here with what I was drinking. I had my Awakened Thunder today to keep me energized. And then I didn't get to enjoy this as much. I had my bowl of popcorn here. I had my bowl of popcorn. See, Rufus has his hot sauce. James has his Awakened. I know Trey had a big bag of popcorn over there. And so, yeah, he had his candy, his lemon heads and stuff. And so we're really laid back. So what I would tell you guys to do is on the next one that we schedule, go ahead. You can pull your dinner up. See, Rufus got his daughter with him there. We're a family-orientated type of team here, a network here. I'm actually shooting this from the comfort of my bedroom, not just my office, the comfort of my bedroom. My office is 2 feet away from my bed. So when you spread the word about this, just tell people those are some real authentic guys. You're not going to come here and hear a lot of fluff. And one thing that I want to warn you guys too is that we're not going to always be polished. It's a lot of times the technology doesn't work right, and that's okay. We just keep it moving. That's why you'll hear us a lot of times asking, "Can you hear me? Can you see me?" and things like this. We just learned from doing multiple of these Hangouts what we need to look out for. And we just really want to put something out here of value out here to the marketplace. And that's whether you join us or not join us in our business. We just want you to be able to come here, get something that you can utilize to help you in your life and your business, and be able to take that back to your home and implement that. And with that stated, we're going to go ahead and sign off, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.